From the ashes we all arise, purging chaos with all our might. In the name of holy light, we bring the dawn and banish night. With our brothers side by side, on the wings of faith we ride. Through the wall we make our way, grey nights we lead the fray. We are the hammer, striking true. In the name of the Emperor, we'll fight through. We are the hammer, forged in flame. In the heart of darkness we proclaim. 666, the blessed few, chosen to defend what's true. With psychic power, blade in hand, we cleanse the taint from all the land. We are the hammer, striking true. In the name of the Emperor, we'll fight through. We are the hammer, forged in flame. In the heart of darkness we proclaim. In the silence of the void, where hope and fear collide, grey nights we stand as one, until the final battle's won. We are the hammer, unyielding force. In the Emperor's light we stay our course. We are the hammer, hear our cry. For the grey nights we fight, we die. We are the hammer, striking true. In the name of the Emperor, we'll fight through. We are the hammer, forged in flame. In the heart of darkness we proclaim. We are the hammer, striking true. We are the hammer, striking true. In the name of the Emperor, we'll fight through. We are the hammer, forged in flame. In the heart of darkness we proclaim. We are the hammer, we are the hammer.
What is going on, guys? It is Saturday night and it is time to not deal with the bullshit anymore. What's going on? I am Wraith. I am going to walk you through some awesome figure reviews tonight that we're going to bust out. I have had a bullshit week. Mainly dealing with stuff related to trying to get my stream up and running. So, kind of figured it out now. I know what I'm going to do. So I think that I don't know, I was essentially using this other cable and was causing my camera to overheat, and it was saying that I would get better resolution out of it, but I don't know. I don't really see the difference between last streams and this stream. Last stream, where I had it and it was overheating my camera and was shutting it down, compared to what we have now. So yeah, so again, if you guys notice a difference between last stream and this stream, let me know. I don't think it's a difference whatsoever. So yeah, so we are going to bust out the two Alpha Legion Terminators, which, by the way, I did not plan on buying. This was something where I essentially was like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to stick with two figures for, you know, to sit next to Alfarius. And by the way, I'm getting another Alfarius who should be here on, I think, Monday or Tuesday. He's going to be my Omegagon. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with a couple of the figures to go with Alphyrus and Omegagon, two guys. But that's quickly changed because how awesome the Alpha Legion figures are. So I believe, especially after this review, I'm missing one more Terminator here, which I didn't pick up because it has that weird, crazy gun. It looks like some type of like ray gun from like Flash Gordon years ago. It looks like a very weird type of gun. I've never seen something like this in Warhammer 40k. So yeah, so before we jump into the reviews, I got a couple quick things going on. So we started doing live streams with Space Marine 2, and I did the other night with my my cosplay mask, or helmet rather, which I'll be wearing to New York Comic Con this year as the Interceptor from the Grey Knights, based upon the JOYTOY figure. So that's awesome. And so I also used a voice mod on it, so that was interesting. I think after this, we're going to do some Space Marine 2 streaming. So the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is, if you guys don't know, I make my own type of music, mainly because I want to own it, so I'd never have to worry about copyright strikes on my videos. So all the music that you hear generally on this, except for the background music here, generally everything that you hear I have made and I own. I've actually copyrighted, I've produced it. So there's another song that's coming out, and it's going to be, actually, it's out right now, but there's a short on it tomorrow. And the name of the song is Shrine of Silence, and it's literally a 10-minute song that you can, it's like an ASMR Warhammer 40k like background for like when you're painting or when you're doing bullshit. So that's going to be tomorrow. The name of, actually the song is out right now. The short is going to be tomorrow. Actually, that is the wrong one. Let me switch that. Let me switch. Can I delete something? I don't think I can delete it, but let me. This is going to be the short tomorrow. And right there. That will be it. And the song is actually live right now if you guys want to check it out. It is called Shrine of Silence by me, WraithMace. So it is. Let me get the link here somewhere. I think if I search it, I can bring it. So this is it right here. Yes, this is it. And you guys, again, it's a song, it's really just instrumental music for a background for like when you're doing something for like painting and so on. So anyway, that is enough of the self-promotion. We're going to talk about the JOYTOY figures and how I'm going to buy all of the Alpha Legion from now on. So that is going to be the thing moving forward that we're going to do. I'm going to finish up the rest of the Alpha Legion I'm going to get. So, but before we jump into the review, let's see who's in chat. We got Michael Glasses. I'm probably skipping the Praetor. That gun is goofy. I think you read my mind. I think so. I think you read my mind. I was thinking the same thing. I think I love the colors, but I think the gun is too sci-fi, too super like 70s and 60s and 70s sci-fi, I think. Even 50s. We got Lone in here. We got Mr. Blake, who's beat me to the punch and has all of the the Alpha Legion figures. We got our Mr. J in here, who's going to be moderating. So thank you, Spark. And we got DG in here. Now, DG, I know, has the majority of the Alpha Legion figures as well, right? I believe so. And I think that's it. Yeah. Is this channel? So anyway, so we're gonna jump into the figures here. And we're gonna bust these out. I'm actually really excited for these figures because when we last opened, I think it was the 2 consoles with Alphyrus, I love the scale mail on Alphyrus, and I was really interested to see what the Terminators look like and what they're gonna offer. And yeah, so let's jump into it and let's check it out, man. So we got the 2 Terminators. We got the Lernaean Terminator with Volkite Charger. He also comes with a power axe, which looks awesome. We got the Legions. Is that correct? The Legions Praetor in Cataphractii Terminator armor. So the only thing that kind of is interesting here is that when we open them up, I feel like they look like the same shoulder pads, and that's really the defining factor between the Cataphractii armor, because the leg armor maybe not. The leg armor by the, not the thigh armor, but the lower legs look different. So maybe it is a different armor. Maybe I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'll see it when I bust out the figures officially, and we'll see. So, all right. Oh, by the way, we won't have any more power overheating issues, so no more loss of screen, which would be nice. So, Chapter Master Wraith. What the heck? You got a misprint box, AL Classic, AL Confused. That's what I'm saying. It's ZZ. This must be a special spy version. So I think we're going to open up the Lernaean Terminator first. This is actually the one I'm really excited about opening up and seeing him. So let's zoom in a little bit closer here. So let's see. By the way, I got a new camera arm, and I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but we're going to do more forward-facing shots, which I want to do on these reviews, so you guys can get a better comparison for like size. So I'm not like laying them down like dolls, so they can actually stand up, and you guys can see what the deal is. Misprints are valuable. Sell it for $1 million. Yes. We will see. I'll throw it on the side, but this box is actually... Oh, no, it's the other one. I think the other box is fine. But anyway, so I ordered these from LT Cave, by the way. We're an affiliate. Check the link. And while I'm saying that, I'm going to remember to press the subscribe button here. So if you guys can, please like and subscribe, especially if you're listening to this after the fact. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so... Again, these figures, I wasn't planning originally on getting them. It's just because how amazing the armor and the color came out. And I'm really excited because these ones have a lot of the scale mail, which I was really excited about on Alfarius. So these ones are super interesting. So again, we get the power axe, we got the Volkite pistol, or Volkite charger. I mean, it looks like a pistol in his hand. And we get the extra couple of hands. So let's bust him out and let's see what we have got here. I ordered the dude with the conversion beam cannon. Yeah, it depends on how these are. If I am like absolutely in love with these figures, which I can tell you already right now, just by taking him out, I think I'm going to be in love with these figures. And I'm probably going to buy the other Terminator figure. I can already say... I'm gonna buy all the rest of the Alpha Legion. I think I'm an Alpha Legion stan now. After this, I'm gonna buy an Alpha Legion hat from Starforge as well. By the way, the Starforge just came out. I think it was about a month or so ago with the hats for the Traitor Legions. So if you guys are interested and you're a Traitor Legion fan like Lone, you can buy a Thousand Sun hat. Granted, it's the new color. Right, it's the I am a Tazich bitch, and I'm gonna have the terrible colors, not the red color, which actually looks pretty cool. All right, so we got this one. We got the Lernaean Terminator, and he is very loose. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Torso is super loose, very loose. Wow, this is probably the loosest Terminator that I've gotten. Wow. Now you guys who have these, I mean, the paint looks amazing. It's just this sucks right here. This is super loose. I mean, it feels like it's not gonna have a problem sticking the poses, but I will say this is very loose. Not to the point where it's falling off, but it's loose that just a tight, like it's not what I'm used to with the waist cut here, or the upper torso cut that I'm used to with the Terminators. So this one is definitely looser. So you can see as I just hold him. Let's see. I mean, I guess if you get him in certain positions. Now his whole thing is kind of loose. It's very odd. Let me do this so that we can get him closer without losing focus. And that's not working. Though that might work. And it's not working. But yeah, his torso is very loose. Besides that, I am very impressed with the Hydras on the back of his behind him on that neck, on the back of the shoulder, or headpiece rather. The paint is amazing, dude. Oh, that sucks with this torso thing. Oh man, that's killing me. I haven't had any problems with any of the Horus Heresy Terminators with them. Even the first runs, I haven't had like loose type of torsos. So I want to look in chat. Have you guys experienced this with this figure? Anybody who has this, pop them apart and then put them back together. Don't do that. Original Levitation 2, I've gotten. So, alright, so let's pop them apart. Let's see what the problem is here. Maybe I'll put some, yeah, he's still pretty loose. Actually, it helped a little bit, to be honest with you, Blake. So thank you. Yeah, I mean, he's loose here, right when you go onto the back. Like, I might have to put some liquid in there on this joint, right in there, to help seize it up a little bit, so that he has, it's just this joint. It's this right here. He needs some extra traction in there to keep things from moving around. Doesn't feel like that ball was tight enough in there. But yeah, so other than that, it feels like the figure is very tight. All of his joints are super tight. Everything looks great on him. Looks really good. Let's turn this back on. Let's see if this... There we go. Yeah, but the figure looks great. I love the scale mail. Oh man, it looks awesome. And the coloring, obviously the paint on this figure is just like Alferus, which we'll bust out later, and we'll take out the consoles. But I love the gold filigree on the bottom of the shoulder pad pieces here. The helm looks great. I love this helm. I love this Terminator helm. This looks great. This is probably my second favorite Terminator helm, next to the Grey Knight's Terminator helm. So this looks amazing. And the paint apps on this are on point. I don't see any mispaints. I don't see any smudges. I don't see anything messed up. Even the gold on his leg here with the Hydras, it doesn't seem like it's overpainted, or you see any kind of extra paint sitting on the side. So they hit their paint pretty good on this. Yeah, I don't see any paint problem whatsoever. We get the 20th Legion, we get the three-headed, is that three-headed? Yeah, three-headed Hydra there. We get the Alpha Legion symbol on the front. This is a pliable plastic rubber material. And yeah, everything on this figure is awesome. Again, the only problem is the torso, which I'll throw some... I forget, Blake, what is that stuff called? I actually think I have some of it. It's the type of liquid you would throw on some of the joints to make them more friction oriented, so that they stick more. What was that called? I forget. Let me look in the chat really quick. The paint apps and the finish on this faction is amazing, dude. I'm telling you, dude. This is the reason why I'm jumping in all on these figures. 100%. They just absolutely killed it with the metallic aqua bluish green and the gold on this. Like, when I saw these Terminators, I was like, oh shit, like, they were amazing. And then all of a sudden I saw this. It was amazing. Kika, so is that what it's called? I think I have some of that, so I'll have to throw some on there, or I'll order it if I don't. Yeah, man, this looks awesome. I mean, I'm not disappointed at all. The only bummer is the waist, which is nothing against the figure. And it's nothing against the construction of the figure. This just looks absolutely amazing, dude. One of the best, if not the best, faction that JOYTOY has come out with so far as coloring and everything. I would have to say the only other Legion which are neck and neck with them are the Blood Angels. I feel like the Blood Angels, they've killed it absolutely with the figures, and I feel Alpha Legion just came out of nowhere, dude. Came out of the shadows to be like, hey man, we're gonna kick ass too. So here we go. This is Volkite Charger. So we'll move him over to the side. He looks awesome, dude. Wow. So here's his Volkite charger. Again, if you played Space Marine 2, you know exactly how these work. So this looks cool. This is a really big honking one. This looks like, you know what, from the size of this looks like what is on the dreadnoughts. So on the siege dreadnoughts, right by their head, there's two of these Volkite chargers, and I feel like this is the exact same size. So he has one of the dreadnoughts Volkite chargers. Wow, dude. Now you want to talk about amazing looking weapons? This is crazy looking, dude. Look at that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is one of the best weapons that JOYTOY has put out. Wow, this thing is crazy good. They even have the little blue hint on the blade edge itself for the power axe. Wow, I love the handle. Wow. It hits the light just right. Hopefully that's coming through in the camera. But this is amazing. This is easily one of the best weapons that they have made. Wow, and you get the Hydra head on the back of the axe. I am not disappointed that I picked this figure up at all. Like I said, the only problem is that torso. But I'll throw some, I think it's Kickus is what DG was saying in the chat. So let's get his power axe in his hand. Very cool. Awesome job, dude. Alright, so let's get his Volkite charger. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yep. I'm going to get the Space Gun guy now. If the Legion Praetor does not have a loose upper torso, I'm 1000% going to be ordering the other one from LT Cave, and then I'm going to put in pre-orders on all the other figures that I haven't gotten for them. So the only one that I was kind of like the Harrow Master one, because he doesn't come with a helm, but I'm hoping that WOG Toys comes out with an extra helm or something, because I don't think any of the Alpha Legion has come with extra helms. This looks amazing, dude. He is so cool. Wow, absolutely great, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. One of the best Terminators looks-wise that they have had. Yes, buy them all. Dude, I'm 1,000. I'm going to buy a hat after this one, too. It's called Shock Oil, or you can use clear. Yeah, I've seen that before, too. I think I did that on a couple of my Mythic Legion figures, too. That looks like a bot. Dude, it looks amazing, Mike. Absolutely amazing. How I imagine the Praetor are badass. I'll put a pre-order in when the Exodus gets review. Yeah. Absolutely. The axe looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just want Exodus, Alfarius, and the Dread. So my other Alfarius or Omega Gun should be here on Monday. I was hoping we had him. I got him today, so we could just so I could show you guys Alfarius and Omega Gun together. But alas, unfortunately, looks like I'll be getting it next week. So, and again, he comes with the usual selection of hands. By the way, guys, I told this to Spark before. Once I get into my hobby room, I'm giving away all my extra hands and heads. So if you guys have a need for it, make sure you join the Discord, because I'll create a chat in there, and everybody can I'll put like a list everything I have, and then you guys can list what you want, and then I'll shoot it over to you. All I ask is you pay shipping for it, and then I'll give you everything that I have, because I have so many extra heads and hands that I'm never going to use. So I'd rather just get rid of them and give them to you guys if you want to use them. So again, I'll create a new chat in Discord, so that you guys can say what you want. And by the way, if you guys are listening to this and you want to join the WraithMace Discord, all you have to do is message either Spark or OP or you can message me on Instagram and follow me on Instagram and follow me on YouTube, and we'll throw you an invite to the Discord. So, but he looks amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. I'm hoping that it's hitting the light correctly. Spark is freaking out. No, I had dibs. It would be funny if he was the next one to be released. Yes. Oh man, I'm gonna look super when there's the megaphone. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't care. What are they gonna do differently? I mean, they're supposed to be identical. What are they gonna give them a bald head? And I don't care because I don't have the guys with their helms off anyway. So if it's an extra head or an extra weapon, I don't really care. It's fine. But he looks amazing. So again, I'll throw some contact oil, or I'll borrow some nail polish from my wife, and I'll make this joint a little bit tougher. I can see the little bit of a warp. I feel like that's warped a little bit. That's why it's happening. So maybe from the heat of the figure. So we'll throw him over here, and we're going to open up the Praetor next. And if this Praetor does not have a loose torso, I'm going to be putting in an order on LT Cave after this. By the way, we're an affiliate. If you want to support the channel, click the affiliate link for LT Cave and Cool Toys Club. But if he does not have a loose torso, then I'm going to be putting in an order for all the remaining Alpha Legion figures, which I do not have. I'll even get the Dreadnought, which I wasn't planning on getting, but I'll get that Dreadnought. We'll see if he does not have this problem. So again, it looks like I've gotten the special spy version of the Legion's Praetor. So I got a special edition that you guys did not get. And again, on the back, he comes with a power sword. And what is that? Is that a... What kind of gun is... Oh, is that... I guess that's another Volkite charger. It looks like, actually. Alright, so let's see. So this is the one that's in the Cataphractii armor. And already he looks amazing inside of his box. Inside of his plastic prison, which will break out in a second. Wow, he has... This sword is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And again, it's a unique sculpt. One of the things I do appreciate with JOYTOY is, and Blake will understand what I'm saying here, like, Legion figures are amazing, but like, we're getting unique sculpts with these swords and these axes and these melee weapons consistently from JOYTOY. So these are obviously what the mini comes with, and man, dude, oh, I thought this was going to be an awkward looking weapon. But dude, in person, it just looks absolutely amazing. Oh man. Just great. Absolutely awesome. I was going to say, you know what would really set it off if this was that same gold as the axe, the power axe previously, but I think I'm wrong. I think that this would have been, I think that's fine the way it is. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Do we got a loose torso? We don't have a loose torso. Alright, so I am ordering all of the Alpha Legion figures, and I'm going to give some extra business to Starforged, because I'm going to buy an Alpha Legion hat. You can buy the hats either on Starforged website, or you can buy them on Amazon through Starforged store over there as well. So, again, awesome figure. His Volkite charger. So why would his Volkite charger have power cables attached to it and the other one doesn't? Is this a special version of the Volkite charger? Because you can tell from his back, he's got the red wire that's attached to here through his backpack. So is this a special version of the Volkite charger? I don't know. It doesn't say on the box. So somebody in chat, let me know if there's a reason why he has the power cables going from his power pack from here directly into his arm. That's interesting. So again, awesome articulation. So he's got on the back, the difference is he's got this little piece of cloak, and we even got a little bit of extra two-tone paint on here. We got a little bit of shading on the white, which is fine. And again, the great color of the Alpha Legion, this aqua metallic type of color. Wow, this is so great, dude. And he's got the green, which the Lernaean Terminator did not have. So we got some green paint here on the Hydra itself, as well as some of the chains that go. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we got the 3 Hydra heads, And just like the Lernaean Terminator, he's got the piece on the front, a little piece of cloth-like type of material, but it's a plastic, it's like a rubberized plastic. And again, his legs go out that far. No problem with loose joints on this one. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be picking up all of the Alpha Legion figures here after this one. The only thing that when I looked at this figure, comparing it to the other Terminator that I got, the Lernaean Terminator, this one has way less scale mail on here compared to the other one. We'll bring him in here in a second. And that was a bit of a bummer for me, but yeah, I'll just get the other one. I'll pick up the one with the ray gun and just deal with it, because the scale armor on these figures looks absolutely amazing. So here he is with his power sword in his hand, and no need for swapping out. He came with an extra fisted hand, which I'll give away to you guys, and he comes with an extra pistol grip hand, which I'll give away to you guys, because he's not going to have an extra pistol grip hand. So yeah, so this looks awesome, dude. Great figure. No loose joints. Everything is nice and solid. Great figure, dude. And on the back, you can see the continuation. We got the two Hydra heads on the shoulder. And then we get the green chain around the back on his shoulder. And we get the gold filigree on the bottom of his shoulder pieces here. And again, power pack wise, let's bring in the Lernaean Terminator. So they look pretty similar. So this is the thing I wanted to see, right? One is a Cataphractii and one is so they're supposed to be in different armor. The biggest difference between the two figures, it's kind of a negative for the Praetor in my opinion, is the Lernaean Terminator has the scale armor, and it just looks absolutely amazing. You can see where they're going to do the salamanders with this. Like every single salamander figure is going to have this scale on their armor, I would assume. All of the Terminators, and then we're going to get the Saturine Siege Dreadnoughts. Those things are going to be insane. Absolutely insane. But yeah, so standing side by side, armor-wise, the leg pieces are different. The upper thighs are the same. The belts are the same. The pieces that attach here are the same. The chest pieces are the same. It's just colored differently. We got the gold on this Hydra head, and the chains for this is green, and that's silver. Shoulder pads are different, right? This is probably the biggest difference. The shoulder pads and the upper piece behind the head. We get some sort of type of, I guess, radar that's sticking at the top. Heads are, I believe they're the same, actually. Yeah, the heads are the same. It's fine because the head sculpt is amazing. I really love these head sculpts on these Alpha Legion Terminators. They look great. The bracers are different. The gloves are the same. The middle torso is the same. So a lot of reuse between the two Terminators as far as the armor is concerned. So, alright, let's see what's going on with the chat. I use the extra heads and put them on the army builder figures. Yeah, I don't know. I have no use for the unhelmeted heads, to be honest with you, and that's what you guys I'm gonna give away, because they're never literally going to be sitting there with the unhelmeted heads. Like every single one of the figures in my setup is going to be, or in my setup period, is helmeted, not unhelmeted. So the conversion beam one looks awesome. He even comes with the axe. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna order the conversion beam one. I might actually order I'm gonna be good. I'm just gonna get the conversion beam and the other power armor variant figures that I haven't picked up. So there was a bunch that came with Exodus when he came out. I haven't ordered those. I think there were 2 different ones. I forget what those ones were called, but they were like essentially the assassin power armor figures. So soak the hole in hot water and reshape it after putting the torso back in. Actually, that's a good idea. because it looks like the torso point where it's sitting is what's warped. So that's a really good point. Thank you, Moku. As I sent the images in of the deadly in the Discord. He's great, amazing. He has a Volkite rifle similar to the Imperial Fist Praetor. Pretty cool. It's super duper. Or probably an Artificer version of the Volkite, just modified to the max. That's what I'm thinking that pipe is. That's going from his. Essentially, it's his power pack. I know it's going from his bracer, but you can see on the back of his power pack, it's going from his power pack to his shoulders, and then inside of his armor, it's piped through, and then it's coming out his bracer. I would assume that's the idea of it. So. I think the Praetor armor looks correct and sets it apart from the grunt. Yeah, I really like the scale mail, dude. I think that looks crazy. When I saw it on Alfarius, I was like, oh man. Legion Praetor is in modified Cataphractii armor. The normal one just has regular set. Okay, so they're both Cataphractii armor. That's what I figured. Similar to Thousand Sons Praetor. That's what I figured. Praetor's head is smaller, apparently. Maybe the helmets you don't display can be done. So I don't. I display all the helms. I'm trying to think of extra helms that I don't display. Yeah, I think I display all of the helms. There's nothing that I don't. So, all right. So these two figures are amazing. This is what I figured was going to happen. I'll try to reshape the joint on him to try to make this not so loose. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad, and I'll throw some contact oil essentially on there to help with the problem of this. So outside of that, these figures look amazing. Look at this power axe. Here they are side by side. Amazing, dude. And on the backs you can see their power packs look amazing. Just great. Like I said, the only problem not a problem, but I definitely like the Lernaean Terminator much better. I love the scale mail, just the way that the light hits it. It's just, dude, they just killed it with this one. Absolutely killed it. Alright, so if I had to pick between these two, this is my favorite. Even with the loose joint, I still like this one, but the scale mail in these is just absolutely killer. 100%. If I had to recommend, I would definitely say pick these up. 100%. 100%. Now we're going to bring over my consoles, and we'll do a comparison with them too. And these guys are awesome, dude. Absolutely amazing. Actually, these guys also have a little bit of that scale mail, especially on their lower legs. So let me bring out the camera a little bit. So again, we got the Lernaean Terminator, we got the Praetor, both are in Cataphractii armor, and we got the two consoles. And these consoles, dude, amazing, absolutely amazing figures. Some of the best JOYTOY power armor figure variants that they've come out with. The joints of them are super tight, no problems whatsoever with them. Absolutely amazing figures. I love these consoles. I was a little bit unsure if I was happy that I ordered two of them, but when I opened them up, they look amazing. Absolutely amazing. So let's get these guys all standing or laying side by side. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, maybe on the next review. Once I get used to mess around with this new display arm for the camera, I'll do the front facing view. Probably not tonight. I'll try mess around with it and we'll see if it works. But these look amazing. Look at them. All side by side. Great figures from JOYTOY. I'm very happy with these. And so much so that I'm going to pick up all of the rest of the Alpha Legion figures. So, yeah, these look amazing. And then we're going to get one of their big daddies, because we're getting the other. I'll have the other one. I should have Omegagon either Monday or Tuesday. So I was hoping that I was going to have him here for this one, but unfortunately not. So we're only going to get Alfarius in here. So this is my current collection of Alpha Legion figures. And yeah, I don't think they're disappointing whatsoever. I think they're awesome. I think they're great. I really love the color scheme and everything that they've done here with these figures. Absolutely amazing. And again, the only point that I had on Alfarius was the paint of the greenish paint, because it looks very plasticky. But even that has kind of grown on me because it's very unique to him. So, all right, yep, these are great. I love these figures. So these are all the Alpha Legion figures. What I want to do quickly, now that we've done it, showing them all together with Alfarius and the consoles, is I want to do a quick comparison to some of the other Terminators that have come out pretty recently. So we'll put these two here. We'll bring this back in, and I'm going to bring over some of our other Terminators that we have. And these are some of the best Terminators also. We're going to bring over, as one of them almost takes a dive bomb. So we're going to bring over him. We're going to bring over the Praetor. These are all Blood Angel ones because these are my favorite. So we get the Praetor, Blood Angel, and we also get some of the Blood Angel Paladins. Blood Paladins. And the shields on these are amazing, dude. If you guys have not seen my review, I did a... what was it? I did 116 figure and 123 figure video review on all of them. And that kind of killed me for doing video reviews. I would rather do them like this, where I can just literally enjoy the figures and enjoy the figures with you, so I don't sit there and post-editing for like a week and a half. So these look awesome. Again, size-wise, yeah, I think that they're correct. We're gonna bring it in closer, and we'll do two of them. So we'll see. So we got the Praetor. Let's do Praetor and Praetor here. So here's the Praetor for the Blood Angels. Again, awesome sword. This one has the joints on him are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have to say, as far as the joints go, he's a tiny bit loose. But I literally can pick him up by a leg, and he's not moving. Now there's a little bit of movement on him, but man, these Blood Angel, I am glad I am a Blood Angel fan because these figures are amazing. But again, looks awesome. Again, side by side comparison. Let's take a look at the back of the armor. You see the back of the Terminator armor is very different between the two. Is this this is not Cataphractii. What is this? This is Tartarus Terminator? Is that what this is? I think this is Tartarus Terminator. So he's Cataphractii, and I think that he's Tartarus Terminator. And I think the easy thing to see by is I think the shoulder pads identify it, right? I believe so. But yeah, he's in Tartarus. That's what I figured. So he's Tartarus Terminator armor. He's Cataphractii Terminator armor. What DG? What's the difference between the two? Is one faster? One stronger? One has like what's the give and take between the Tartarus and the Cataphractii armor between them, right? Like, there's got to be a reason why you would use one over the other. So again, awesome figure. And then we're gonna get the. I have all of these. I actually have an extra one. He's a little bit shorter, actually, than the Praetor and Cataphractii armor. The Tartarus Terminator. Let me bring him back in here. Tartarus Terminator. No, they're about the same. With the little radar piece on there, it's going to make him a little bit taller compared to, or maybe they're the same compared to his Iron Halo. So, alright, so we get the Blood Angel Blood Paladins, and these guys have amazing shields. Amazing. So we get the Praetor here. Obviously, you can see he's a bit taller than this one. And let's bring in the Lernaean Terminator, who is one of the best looking weapons that JOYTOY has made with this power axe, man. And I'm not even an axe guy, dude. I like swords better. But this axe looks absolutely amazing. Look at the blue. I don't know if it's coming out in the camera. I'm hoping it is. But you can see like the little hint of the type of bluish tint of the power axe. So, and again, he's a little bit taller than this one. And so we can see the scale creep. I think I saw some pictures of that. I think it's the waist. I think he sits lower on his waist because you can see how much higher his torso is and how much more you're seeing, I think that this is sitting down deeper than this. I think that's where we get the extra height from with these figures. Because if this was dumped down, probably down to here, these would be the same size as figures. So I feel like that is the biggest thing. So let's bring him down a little bit. And let's see if anybody answered my question. What's the difference between the Tartarus Terminator and the Cataphractii Terminator? Cata armor is basically a walking tank. Wow, okay. You're super heavy and can carry around weapons that are mostly on tanks. Okay. I get it. So that's why they're literally walking around with siege, dreadnought, Volkite chargers. I get it. I have the BA shield guy with the spear. Love him. Yeah, he's cool. The only problem I have with the shield guy, with the spear guy, is, and you're going to know exactly what I'm going to say to Cyber, is the fact that he doesn't come with a Blood Angel helm to swap him to. So the 1,000 Sun Terminators in SM2 are Tartarus. I would assume so, yeah. Because them and their damn missile spam, dude. His power axe is awesome. Yeah, it looks absolutely crazy. Yes, Wraith, join the side of the Hydra. I think I already am, dude. These guys are crazy, dude. Absolutely amazing. Like, the armor on them, the colors, everything about them, JOYTOY killed it. Absolutely killed it. Love that turquoise color and the scale detail on the armor. Dude, the scale armor absolutely sold me on these figures. Once I saw the little tiny bit of scale on the consoles, and then I saw like Alfarius with it, and then I saw the Lernaean Terminator. Oh my god, dude. This looks absolutely crazy, dude. Absolutely awesome. No, the ones in the game use Cataphractii armor. Oh, okay. Yes, that helmet, at least he has a mask on through. Yes, that is the one, Cyber, that is the one grace with that figure helm, is that he does have a mask on. Yes, Hail Hydra. That can go across different, this saying can go across different type of IPs. So, damn, we have lost our chapter master to chaos. Well, listen, it's 30k, right? Like I've gotten the Sons of Horus, right? And when I've got the Alpha Legion, so I've got the Blood Angels for Horus Heresy, and I have to get another one. So I'm waiting for. I was gonna do Space Wolves, but then I said no. I think I'm gonna hold off. But I think I'm going to wait and see what comes out with the Salamanders. The Salamanders look amazing, especially if they have the same type of scale mail as the Alpha Legion. These look amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. But that makes sense what you were saying before, because these guys absolutely have the same Volkite chargers that are on the Siege Dreadnought that I have for the 1,000 Suns. Actually, I'll bring him over here really quickly. I'm gonna have to widen out the camera. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this one he actually has two of them. But let's bring out the camera a little bit so we can get our Siege Dreadnought in here. So this is what I'm talking about with them having, and it makes sense what you're saying, DG, because right here, these are the Volkite chargers I'm talking about. And then if you look, let me just pop his hand off. It'll be easier than taking the gun out. You'll see, actually his weapon is, well, yeah, it's the same size. So you're right. So this is, he's literally using one of the 4 Volkite chargers on a heavy siege armor, a heavy siege dreadnought. And by the way, this dreadnought's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I want to see more. I want to see a siege dreadnought come out of the Alpha Legion now with this type of scale mail. Right? This is the Sons of Horus. I want to see an Alpha Legion version of this. 1000%. I want to see some scale mail on here, dude. Absolutely amazing. Because you know we're going to see it when they come out with the Salamanders. 1000% going to see that, because JOYTOY would not be stupid. So, alright, so parting shot. So what do you guys think? So I'll put it to a vote really quickly. If you guys think I should buy all of the Alpha Legion figures, put a 1 in chat right now. Let me know. Let me know what you think. If I should buy all the Alpha Legion figures, put a 1 in chat right now, and then I will order them after this, and then I will also do something pretty cool. We're starting a contest in July, so July 1st. We're going to have all of the folks are going to be putting their pictures of their collections, so their faction collections in there, and at the end of July, I'll pick one picture that I like the most, and that picture, that person will get a free Wraith hat. Trying to give you some merch here, guys. Represent. And I'm also going to give you $50 gift cards to Amazon. But I'm also thinking of doing something cool right now. I think I'm going to, if I order all of the Alpha Legion figures, if you guys think I should, oh man, there's 2s. I'll also order somebody in Discord a free Power Armor Alpha Legion figure as well. So I've gotten 2s. Nobody thinks I should buy the rest of the Alpha Legion figures, huh? All right. I'll stick with the Sons of Horus, and I'll stick with these Alpha Legion figures I have right now. So let's get a quick shot of all of my Alpha Legion figures once again in here, and then we're gonna call it, and then I am going to fix some stuff up, and I'll be jumping on Space Marine 2. Actually, you know what I want to do? Give me a sec here. I want to see if I can move this display arm so I can get a different shot here, forward facing shot. I want to see how hard this is. So give me a second. I am going to put it on pause, and I'll be right back.
blessed few, chosen to defend what's true.